We asked Jeff Skunk Baxter if the Doobie Brothers or Steely Dan ever asked him back. Everyone likes a reunion. Jeff Skunk Baxter on Rock History Music. Sherry Thomas, has any band member from Steely Dan or Doobie Brothers ever approached you to come back?
We did in the Doobie Brothers. We did a couple of farewell shows. You know how it is. You're never going to do it again. And of course, like I guess the manager for the Eagles said to them when they said they'd never play together again. They said, "How's 64 million a piece net sound to you?" What? Okay. I had to do it for the money. I'm just saying that there's motivation on all levels. And I remember doing those, and that's about it, because Steely Dan really, it's not so much a band, I think, now as it's a concept. It's Donald Fagen doing whatever he does. And the Doobie Brothers, I think, wanted to go back to their, as you've said, their kind of original roots. And certainly it makes sense to have Michael do that, because he was singing probably on the most successful records that the Doobie Brothers did. So that's it for me. Besides, it's about time. How much time do you have? I really wanted to do this solo project. And between that, still working for Roland, designing instruments, doing some production, and of course my day job, which is getting crazier every day, I'm pretty happy.
What makes a person that, with your past, all of a sudden, I'm not saying you woke up one morning and decided to do a solo album, but you must have been asked a million times throughout the years.
That's correct. And without trying to sound snarky or disingenuous, I always felt that it seemed to me a little trite for a musician to leave, one or two very successful bands and then immediately make a solo album. I understand why a record company might want that. They want to capitalize on the momentum, et cetera, et cetera. But it just doesn't make sense to me, because unless I really know who I am and had some time to think about it, I probably wouldn't do my best work. So I put it off and put it off and put it off because there was so much work to do until I met CJ Vanston and started to seriously think about it. And even then, one of the dates on one of the tracks we did was 1989. We just got together when we could. And I thought that was the best way to do it. Well, it's like working on a car. Oh man, I found this 66 GTO that I really want to restore, but I don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm going to put it up on blocks in my garage. And every time I have a little bit of time, I'm going to go work on it.
There's information on Jeff Skunk Baxter's brand new album, his first solo album of all time. Sure took him a lot of years. He's thinking of doing another one now, by the way, right in the description of this video. Remember, if you want to make a donation to the channel, there are links at the very top to PayPal. You can join our Patreon, get early access to all our videos from all of our channels. But really, like our videos, subscribe to our channel, share them on social media, and comment on them. I'm John Beaudin. This is Rock History Music. Take good care of yourself.